Hi Lancers, welcome to week 7. We're in the home stretch. This week I'm going to be talking about my proposed outline for our critical assignment, which is values versus compliance. I hope you enjoy. So I'm going to be writing my paper about the Code of Ethics or Code of Conduct for the Superior Court of California, specifically for the County of Riverside. And while I'm still conducting my research, I feel like my opinion might be swayed a little bit as I do more research, but for now, I feel like my paper is headed in a direction where it's going to be more based on value-based um, ethics versus the compliance-based training. I do, of course, think there is a mixture of it, but from what I see, I think value is what they place everything off of, but then how you get across that is going to be the compliance part of it, where it's more structurally formed that way, but we're going to see. So hopefully my paper goes in the direction that I want, but of course not, I'll make the adjustments as I need to. So 3 of the themes or concepts I'm going to be talking about. The first one is going to be accuracy. The court has actually a code of ethics, but they also go off of tenets. So they have a list of tenets that they follow, and one of them is actually tenet 9, and it's going to be talking about accuracy and how, as a court employee, the information that you provide, whether it's, in person, over the phone, in the courtroom, however it may be, has to be right and perfect. We're expected and we're held to a higher standard. So what we're doing, you got to be competent, and everything has a timeline. So I'm going to expand upon that more in our paper about, probably I'm thinking of using Kant and virtues ethics and also the social contract theory. So a lot of these are kind of, going through my head, but as I said, I'll have more structure as I start writing a little bit more in depth. But for one of the themes, it's going to be accuracy. The, the second theme I'm going to be talking about is impropriety, which is another tenet, which is tenet number 6. And it's avoid any appearance of impropriety that might distinguish the integrity and dignity of the court. There's actually another tenet that talks about integrity where it's kind of funny because this one talks about the appearance of it, but there's another one where you actually can't engage in it. And to me, I'm picking this one because it starts with this. Whether or not you're actually, not using good judgment or morals or standards, it doesn't matter. It's perception. It's what the public sees. And we're constantly being watched and we're constantly under the public eye. So what we do, whether someone's watching or not, has to be done in the most ethical, fair, and unbiased way. So that's going to be the second thing that I'm going to be talking about. And of course, I'll be expanding on that more as I develop my paper. The final one is going to be about integrity, which is tenet 2, which is a huge one. I grew up with my mother always telling me about integrity and how, important that is. And it is. It's doing the right thing. And when you're at the court, that's what people want. People expect that. They actually expect perfection. There can't be any room for error. Everything that we do and that we deal with is based on law, and it has a right or wrong answer. But a lot of things that you're faced with, in the court, or just with anything in particular, is, about values, and it's just, uh, you're trying to do the right thing for everybody, which is kind of a little bit of a utilitarianism concept, but on a much larger scale. So that's going to be my third one. And again, I'm going to be developing things more as I go along. I have a lot more work to do, but I'm, of course, just getting started, and I'm trying to find the right articles. I've searched through so many, and I feel like my thoughts and ideas are kind of all over the place right now, which maybe many of you are as well. But I do feel like I have a good starting point and a good basis, and I'm going to keep expanding on those thoughts. So I wish us all a great week. We can do this. We've got couple days left, actually, so just stay positive and focus, and it's been a pleasure working with everybody this course. So thank you, good luck, and we've got this.